What's up, everybody? Welcome back to Team FISHKNUCKLES YouTube channel. Now today is main deck Monday, and it's gonna be a little bit different. I'm recording this pretty early the week before because this weekend I'm heading out to a double League Cup, so I won't have time this weekend to record my videos. So I'm trying to record them as quickly as possible and just trying to get some videos up for next week, which I know sometimes ruin things. But today we're looking at Rainbow Road, and now I'm not gonna explain too much about this deck list because this list was actually made from Andrew Wambalt from the Charizard Lounge. I'll leave a link down below to his article. I know I talked about him so much, but you need to check him out. Really good person, a really great, fantastic writer, so make sure you check it out. But basically, the deck revolves around Rainbow Force. It does 10 to 30 more damage for each different type of Pokemon on your bench. You have different type attackers, as in Bisharp or Retaliate, Galvantula with Double Thread, Volcanion, that's it's just for the dual type. Got Tapu Lele, Oranguru, and a bunch of different supporter cards. Got the Lillie in, 2 Kukui, 4 Sycamore. He goes into Kukui. Basically, the Kukui helps you take a knockout with the Bisharp. Gets a Gardevoir GX, a Max Elixir, gain energies on field, and everything else is pretty much staples. But like I said, this list is from Andrew Wambalt from the Charizard Lounge. I don't want to explain too much about the list because I really want you to check out the article and go support that instead. So let's go to Standard and let's go play some Rainbow Road. And what we're going to do is just play 3 games, just 3 straight games, and see how they go. Usually I don't do this for main deck Monday. I try to just play, like, you know, try to get a really good game, but today we're kind of cutting time. Unfortunately, let me flip this real quick, guys. I've been staring the wrong way the whole time. Look at there, I fixed it. Staring the whole way the wrong time. All right, so we actually have a good hand. The only problem is start with Pawniard, but we do play those 4 Float Stone. All right, so Pokemon come down. We'll put down the Oranguru, press done, and let's see what happens here, guys. So we see a Drampa and a Trubbish. Alright, so Drampa Garbodor deck, which I think is a fine matchup. The only real matchup you're kind of worried about is going to be like Empoleon, Greninja. So we see Ultra Ball, going to discard a Ultra Ball and a Rainbow Energy. Very good card to discard. It's kind of interesting that he discarded that. Okay. And then the Drampa hit the field. Now with Drampa, he does have the Righteous Edge that can discard DCEs. And there's an in. Oh man, he plays all those cards, discarded the Rainbow Energy just to end us. I really thought he was going to Sycamore. And we do hit the Brigette, but we have no energy, which is kind of okay. We get a Galvantula, so we're just going to Brigette. And with the Brigette, we'll grab a Joltik, Xerneas, and I kind of want to grab a second Pawniard just in case it takes a knock on the active. But then if he doesn't, we're kind of in trouble. So I'm just going to grab a Volcanion. Actually, we can't grab Volcanion. What am I talking about? So probably just another Xerneas to just have both those guys on the bench. Alright, so put in those guys, and we'll just pass right now. Yes, that's fine. I'm just going to pass right now. So let's see. 3, 6, 9, 12. Alright, there's a DC going to the active. We'll probably see a Berserk for the knockout. Alright, so there's Berserk for the knockout. Doing 80, going down to 5 prize cards. Now, we're going to send in a Xerneas. If we hit one of those Float Stones, we'll be okay to take a knockout this turn. There's a Sycamore. So, choice band the bench Xerneas. Put down Galvantula. Thank you. And I'm going to end here. It seems tempting to Sycamore, but I really don't want to right now. Alright, so we get another Joltik, a Fairy Energy. Ooh, this is not a good hand at all, actually. Alright, so put down a Volcanion. We'll put a Fairy Energy on this guy. And right now, we're just going to pass onto our opponent's turn. We could put down Joltik. So let's see, 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 18. So I'm going to just put down the Joltik and pass. No, I'm just going to pass right now. I'm just going to pass. That's fine. We're just going to pass right now. Alright, so on their opponent's turn, let's see what happens. If we try to take a DC, it will be okay to take a knockout next turn. Alright, this is a Rainbow is going to Drampa, which will activate the Berserk full damage. There's a Trash Lunch Garbodor coming down. There's a Sycamore discarding his hand. Discarding a DCE, okay. Now, the only problem is our hand's not that really good. Alright, so see a Potown coming down. Makes it where if we evolve on our Pokemon, we take some damage. There's a Field Blower. Getting rid of the Choice Band. Alright, so that kind of puts a weird situation for us. And there's a Berserk for the knockout. Oh no, we don't play 4 Float Stones. We play 4 Choice Bands. So send up the Xerneas. Okay, on our turn, we hit a DC. So put down the Xerneas. So 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 18. We'll put a DC on the active, and we will just Rainbow Force for the knockout, doing 190 damage, going down to 4 prize cards. So 1 and 2. What do we find? There's another DC and a Rainbow, a Fairy Energy, which means we can knock out the Drampa next turn. Berserk is not going to knock us out. It'll only do 80. So I'm curious if he'll do a Righteous Edge this play, just to discard a DC off the active. There is a Choice Band, Rainbow Energy. We only have 1 in the discard pile, so I'm not really worried about a Trash Lynch at this moment. Okay. There's a DC going to the active, and we will see a Berserk. Another Choice Band going to the active, okay. And yeah, going to go for Berserk here. Actually, does take a knockout. Oh, he evolved the Garbodor. That's how it took a knockout. Oh, baby, I forgot about that. That's actually a really good job of my opponent. All right, so. The weird spot to be put in now. I forgot when he evolved, he activated the Berserk. Oh, I forgot about Potown. They come in a clutch right there. All right, so what's in the Galvantula? Okay. On our turn, we get a Pawniard. So put down the Pawniard. We can put down the DCE Joltik Guzma, but I don't know how good that's gonna be. So I'm gonna put down the Joltik still. But if he has a Guzma, he takes a knockout our only Xerneas. Oh man, it's kind of weird. So put down the Joltik. We'll put a DC on the Xerneas, and we'll just pass it to our opponent's turn. Not the best play, not the best play at all. But oh man, we really don't have an option. If he has a Guzma, he'll send the Float Stone Garbodor retreat and take a knockout this turn. There's a Psychic to go to the Garbodor. Okay. Does he have a Guzma? And there's a Guzma. Gonna bring over Xerneas. Gonna bring over his Garbodor. Oh no, that's not good. But if we top deck a Xerneas, which we have 3 in the discard pile right now. Alright, so this is not going good at all. Alright, so instead of the Joltik, it does have that free treat. Okay. On to our turn. Get a Max Elixir. That's not what we want to see, really. Let's see. So we'll Max Elixir. Gonna put a Fairy Energy on the Pawniard. Put down the Bisharp, and we're gonna Oranguru for 1. Alright, we do take that 30 damage. Alright, let's see, what do we get here? We get a Choice Band. Alright, so Choice Band this guy. We'll retreat into the Pawniard, and we will retaliate for 9, 10, 11, 12. Alright, so under our opponent's turn, let's see what happens. I mean, can we take a knockout next turn? Maybe. 1, 2. We only have 2 in the discard pile, so Trash Lynch still not doing a ton of damage. We don't knock out the Drampa, though, unless we top deck another Choice Band. Then we can double thread. Only to bench Pokemon. Never mind, so that's not going to work. There's a Field Blower. Going to get rid of the Choice Band off the active, which really doesn't matter. I guess she's just burning his hand down just in case we end him this turn or something. Okay. There's a Delinquent. Oh, man. Going to discard Guzma and a DCE. Not good for us. There's now 2 DCs in the discard pile. We still have a Oranguru to be used the Instruct for 3. But I'm feeling very nervous now. I was feeling very confident about this matchup, but then it didn't go so well right now. So maybe... Okay, so game number 1's not going so hot right now. Alright, so 150 for the knockout. Going out on 1 prize card. Can we find a way to knock out this Drampa this turn? On to our turn. What do we find? We find a Sycamore. Alright, so we're going to Oranguru for 2 first. I think digging with the Oranguru and then Sycamore is going to be the better play. There's a Lele, so we'll put down the Tapu Lele. We'll look through our deck. Yeah, and let's see what's in here real quick. We'll probably just grab something just to thin our deck down. We'll probably just discard the Guzma. Really not that helpful of a card. And what we need to find is a DC. If we take a DC, we'll be able to knock out this Drampa. So yeah, we'll just grab a Guzma. We'll just Sycamore. Now, if we hit a... No, I think I'm trying to... Oh, man, if we hit a Max Elixir... 1, 2, 3, 4... I think I'm just gonna Sycamore right now. I'd rather save the Max Elixir later on. And let's see. We hit the Max Elixir. No, we don't. Oh, man. Well... Oh, man. If this Max Elixir energy... I'm gonna be so mad at myself. And it does hit energy. Oh my goodness. So put energy on the Lele, but there's nothing we could do. Oh no, we could have maybe like put the energy on this guy and I've taken a knockouts, but I did not know that was going to happen. And that is pretty much going to be game. There's no way we can stop this Drampa from knocking us out this turn. So yeah, we'll pass, and game number 1 will go to my opponent. Alright, so hopefully game number 2 goes a little better. I just didn't get set up there. I forgot about Potown. Like, I 100% forgot about Potown. When he did the damage to the Garbodor, I literally thought it was because of, what was it? I thought it was just because he attached a rainbow, and I thought we were safe, but then Potown saved him, so that's pretty good for my opponent. Alright, so that's game number 1, 150, Portal, Joltik getting knocked out. Alright. So, the thing about this deck, though, is that it does struggle because there's no more Force of no more Skyflood in play, so you really have to, like, be very careful of your bench, which is what we saw last game. Like, we had a bunch of Pokemon in our hand, but we really couldn't bench them. So yeah, maybe Drampagarb is a bad game. Alright, so we're running against a Pokeknight. Looks like he's playing a Tapu Bulu deck. I mean, Tapu Bulu, they have to set up, so we're good that way. We won the coin flip. Alright, so yes, we'll go first, which is great. And let's see, how does this Tapu Bulu matchup go? Alright, so we get a mulligan. They know we're playing... I mean, they know we're playing at least Bisharp. I mean, it's kind of obvious they're playing Bulu. Like, you see the Bulu sleeves and everything like that. So, we have a good opening hand. We got the Max Elixir Energy, so we can start Joltik. It does have a free treat. Put down the Xerneas, Max Elixir Energy in. Unless we type to go Lillie, then we'll definitely go for Lillie. Or Lele for Bridget is really good. Turn 1 as well. I don't want to waste the turn 1, though. Alright, so there's the end. So, we'll use a Max Elixir, put a Energy on that guy. Attach a Energy, and we'll just play it in. Just get a new hand of 6. Alright, so let's see, what do we find here? We found another Xerneas, Choice Band. Okay, so we'll put down a Xerneas, and I'm just going to pass right now. Now, can we knock out the Bulu next turn? Sure, why not? 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, Choice Band 180. So we have enough to take a knock on the Bulu next turn, which is fantastic. There's a Grubbin coming on the field. There's an Ultra Ball. Going to discard 2 cards from his hand. Discards another Grubbin and a Field Blower. Kind of glad I didn't touch that Choice Band now because he could have Field Blowered away. There's a Lele, and I wonder if this Lele is going to grab a Bridget. He already discarded 1 Grubbin. Yeah, let's see. We'll grab a Bridget. And yep, there's a Bridget coming down. Alright, so I imagine we'll see another Grubbin, maybe another Bulu, and a Tapu Koko. Not a bad thing to grab at all. Tapu Koko is always good with that free treat. And, ooh, a Laurent. Ooh, he's playing Laurantis and Bulu. I mean, Laurantis and Vikavolt. Alright, so there's an end going in our hand. So, we'll put a Choice Band on this guy. Part of me just really wants to play Sycamore, which I think I am going to, because he only has 3 cards in hand. I don't want to refill that. Okay, well, we don't find anything. That's great. Put down the... Ah, we whiffed the energy. Great. Well. Alright, so this is the problem with the deck. The inconsistency is definitely what the problem with the deck is right now. So we're just going to pass right now. Yeah, we're just going to... I mean, if he has an energy, he knocks out our Joltik out, which is definitely what I'm scared of. So what I'm going to do is, I'm going to retreat into the other Xerneas, put down Galvantula, and just pass to my opponent's turn. Yeah, because I really don't want him to knock out our Galvantula, but we really don't have a knock out on him either. Alright, so there's a... Oh, it's the Laurantis promo. It's not the EX or whatever it was. And there's an N. Alright, so hopefully with this N, we can find like a Float Stone Energy, maybe the Bisharp, Volcanion, take a knockout. There's a Float Stone and an Energy and a Oranguru. Alright, that is some cards we needed to see. Rare Candy Vikavolt will come down though. Alright, does he have the necessary energies to knock us out? Now the thing with... Usually with Tapu Bulu, when you use Bulu, you have to discard all the energies, but with Nature Judgment, he does 120 exactly, so he never has to discard those energies. So we see a Grass Energy and a Lightning Energy being attached to the active. Bulu will be able to get attack off this turn, but nope, just going to use a Horn Attack for 50. Alright, so on our turn, we get a Pawniard, put a Float Stone on the active, put down the Oranguru, so 3, 6, 9, 12, 15. But yeah, so we have enough for knockout right now. We'll put the energy on this guy, and I think I'm still just going to Sycamore. I know we're discarding the Special Charge, but that's okay. We get a Max Elixir, which is good. We'll retreat into the Xerneas. Max Elixir? Ooh, didn't find anything, though. Alright, we'll Ultra Ball discard the Ultra Ball and the Ultra Ball. We'll grab a Bisharp. Could grab a Volcanion, but I really want to save that last bench spot for a Lele if we need to do that. And yeah, we'll just Rainbow Force for the knockout, okay? Doing 220. Going down to 4 prize cards. A Guzma and a DCE. Alright, so that's actually a really good hand to see. Well, I just hate that we missed the Max Elixir. That's basically what it is. If we hit the Max Elixir, we had a DCE and be able to take a knockout this turn pretty easily. Well, not super easily, but definitely more easy than we have now. So we committed a Float Stone to the Xerneas, which is pretty bad because we only played 2 of those. Or I guess Andrew only plays 2 of those. No, he plays 3. He plays 3, so we have plenty. Yeah, we'll be good. We'll be okay. There's a Stretcher getting a Bulu back in his hand, okay. Does he have an energy? So they see a Skyla. I wonder if he's going to grab an energy. Like, alright, there's an Ultra Ball. Does he have another rare candy in hand? If he has another rare candy, he'll be able to get a double Vikavolt this turn, but then he leaves his hand with 0. He discards a Guzma and I think a Sycamore. Yeah, so he's going to get 2 Vikavolts out this turn, so he really doesn't need to search his deck anymore. He's just going to constantly just get 3 energies out with Strong Charge. What Vikavolt is this? They made a promo Vikavolt? Whoa. Whoa, I didn't know they had a promo Vikavolt. The things you learn while playing PTCGO. Alright, so we'll see a attachment with the 1... And then we'll see another Strong Charge. Gonna get 2 out. Alright. There's 1 and a Lightning. So he will take a knockout this turn, going down to 5 cards. 5 prize cards. But I'm gonna send in the Galvantula, I think. Galvantula definitely is probably the better guy to send up right now. See, I'm gonna send a Galvantula. If we took like a Max Elixir, it'd be kind of good. Alright, there's an N. So I'm gonna put a DC on this guy. I'm going to Super Rod, shuffle back in 1, 2, 3. And then we'll play it in, put opponent at 5, we'll get 4. Yeah, we give him cards, but he really doesn't need that many energies anymore. You gotta remember, he does have access to, like, double Vikavolt now. I mean, he actually didn't discard anything, so he's fine here. But 3, 6, 9, 12, so let's see, 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 18. I'll put on the other Joltik. And just a struck for 1. See what we get here. Looking for a Max Elixir. That's a Lele. So press it down. It's our opponent's turn. Okay. At least Lele can get us like a Sycamore. So there's a Grass and you're gonna Bulu. We'll see a Strong Charge. If he has a Guzma, he'll be able to Guzma up a bench. The bench Xerneas with the DC on to take a knockout. Remember, we did discard a Strong Charge, but we've only played that 1 DC, so we should be okay. There's another attachment with the Strong Charge and Nature Judgment for the knockout here. Alright, so doing 140. So going down to 4 prize cards. But as long as we hit a DCE or an energy and like a Max Elixir or a DC, we should be okay. There's a Float Stone. We'll Float Stone the Joltik. And we'll Lele for a supporter card, grabbing a Sycamore. We just really need to find one of the DCs and a Max Elixir. Alright, so grab a Sycamore. We'll play the Sycamore, discarding our hand, drawing 7 new cards. We're going to draw a bunch of cards, but can we hit it or not? There's a Fairy Energy and a DCE, but no Max Elixir, unfortunately. So put down the Galvantula. Okay. We'll put a Fairy Energy on the Xerneas. We will retreat into the Xerneas, and we will Rainbow Force for the knockout, doing plenty of damage. Doing 220, going down to 2 price cards. He's got the other Bulu ready to go. Alright, so we don't hit a Max Elixir, but we do have the capability of hitting it next turn. We got the Float Stone, the Choice Band, the DCE, Ultra Ball, discarding some stuff. There's a another Bulu coming down, attaching energies, Energy Recycler, gonna get more energies in its deck. Alright. What he should be doing, though, is attacking with Vikavolt. Electro Cannon is definitely the scarier attack here, just because he can knock out a Xerneas and make it where we don't take a knockout on EX. So see a Strong Charge, getting some energies on that bench Bulu, okay. Let's see, just gonna Nature's Judgment. Alright, so it's gonna be up to us to hit a Max Elixir. So do 140 damage. Going out of 3 prize cards. Let's do the Galvantula and let's see what is going to happen, guys. On our turn, what do we find? We find a Choice Band. Alright, so we need to play our whole hand down. So a Choice Band. Well, Choice Band, the Lele, Float Stone. We'll put down Volcanion. Float Stone, the Volcanion. Float Stone Volcanion, there we go. We'll Ultra Ball, discarding the DC and Brigette. Okay. Alright, so we got 2 Max Elixirs and 5 Fadergies. Alright. And we have 2 Kukui. Alright, so press done. We'll put a DC on the Xerneas, and we will Instruct for 3. This is going to be the best Instruct ever. Don't let me down, Oranguru, and you didn't let me down just yet. Oh, we got it. It's alright. So put a Fadergy on that Xerneas. We will retreat and Rainbow Force, doing the maximum damage possible with this deck, which is going to be 280. Alright, so there we go. That was a pretty good game there. But we'll play one more game. We're playing 3 games with this Rainbow Road deck. Look at all this stuff we're getting now. Oh, I didn't know it was a fairy thing. Let's see. Oh, knockout 16 Pokemon with Steel Pokemon. Yeah, sure. Let's go for that one. But on to game number 3. Let's see what happens, guys. What are we playing against here? We took a loss to Garb, beat down the Tapu Lele, and now we're playing Psychic and Colorless, which makes me think Espeon Garbodor, but I could be 100% wrong. And they're calling the coin flip. Alright, so we won the coin flip. That is fantastic. Like always, we want to go first. Alright, so we actually have a good hand. Alright, so we start Joltik. Let's see, press done. I really don't want to put down the Lele. Don't want to put down the Lele at all. Alright, so baby. Ultra the Moon, double Psychic. Oh man, what is this deck we're playing against? We do get a Mulligan, but the thing about Espeon, if it is Espeon, is he can get a turn 1 knock on a Joltik. Alright. Alrighty. What? I mean, we have Bridge at turn 1, which is good. We'll grab like double Xerneas and a Bisharp, or a Pawniard. So yeah, we're drawing from Mulligan. There's an Ultra Ball. Press done. There's double Eevee. Alright, so Brigette. With the Brigette, we'll grab Xerneas and Pawniard. Alright. We will Max Elixir. Oh no, Max Elixir fail. Alright, so we won't grab anything. We'll put a Fadergy on this guy. I'm going to Ultra Ball, discard the N and a Fairy Energy. Just in case he ends us, we still have Lele in our deck. I'm going to grab another Joltik here. Just in case he does get that turn 1 knockout. We could grab a Oranguru though, or a Volcanion. 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 18. I'm going to grab a Volcanion. Alright, I'm going to put down the Volcanion instead. I'm just going to pass right now. Because as long as we hit a DC next turn, we can take a knockout with Rainbow Force. I think so. 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 18. We do need some kind of luck. I ain't going to lie to you. There's a Guzma. Gonna bring up our Xerneas instead of his own Eevee. He's gonna confuse this turn. But this is actually fine. He's not knocking out our Joltik. If we find a Float Stone plus, like, attachment, we're good to go. So, we see the Espeon coming out. Okay. So, turn 1 Guzma. He could have knocked out the Joltik, but opted not to. And we see Psybeam for 30. Just gonna confuse us, which I'm fine with this play, actually. So, we're gonna Max Elixir. We'll play it. Come on, baby. There we go. Alright, so Fadergy to the bench. Xerneas. And we're just going to Sycamore. I'm going to say the last spot for like an Oranguru or something. Alright, and we find a Float Stone, but we do not have what we need right now. So I'm going to Ultra Ball. Discard the... We discard Guzma and the Pawniard. Okay. To grab a Oranguru. I'm going to go for the knockout here. Well, I don't know if this is going to be a 100% knockout. We'll put down the Oranguru. Okay. We'll Ultra Ball, discard the Fairy and Max Elixir to grab a Bisharp. Alright. We'll put down the Bisharp, so 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 18. Yeah, so if we hit a DCE with this Instruct, we'll be able to take a knockout. So we're Instruct for 3. Do we find a DCE? Come on, down a Oranguru! And we don't. Alright, so put down the Galvantula. We can still attach for the turn. So I'm attached to... I guess it don't matter, really. We can attach the Galvantula and just, like, double thread the Eevee and just put pressure on to knock it out next turn. So, yeah, I'm just going to retreat and just double thread the Eevee. Alright, so there we go. I'm going to just double thread the Eevee. I think that's an okay play. It's not the best, but we do put pressure on the Eevee. If it doesn't take a knockout, like find a DC, it doesn't involve the Eevee. Oh, there's a DC. Never mind. I was lying. He had it in his hand the whole time. Alright, so there's a Psychic. Ooh, just a Psychic here. No supporter card from my opponent. I'm gonna go down 5 prize cards. We'll set up the good old Xerneas. On to our turn. What do we find? We find it in. Someone is struck for 1, which is very strange, but let's see what we find with the struck for 1. There's another in. Alright, so play in. Just looking for a DC. Take a knock. I don't think we take a knockout anymore. 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 18. Ultra Ball. Discarding the Max Elixir in. We'll grab another Joltik, which is big enough for a knockout. 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 18, 21, 22, 40. Yeah, put down the Joltik. Put a DC on the bench, just retreat, take a knockout that way. That way we're saving the Float Stone Xerneas just in case we need it. So Rainbow Force for the knockout, doing 220, going down to 4 prize cards. Alright, so we get a Float Stone and a Fairy Energy, so that's good, because if he goes for another Psychic here, we can just DC the bench, or a Confusion, we can just DC the active retreat and go for another Rainbow Force. There's the Alter the Moon coming down, giving the 2 less retreat cost. Psychic Energy in Energy Evolution, going to find an Espeon GX, but you gotta think we're looking very good this game right now. Another Espeon GX coming down. Okay. Just gonna go Side Beam, and that is going to be the game. My opponent didn't play anything. Maybe he just knows it's a bad matchup or something. We actually just get a Guzma. We actually can't play Guzma. You actually cannot play Guzma right now because he has no bench Pokemon. But retreat to Xerneas, put a DC in the active, and we'll go for Rainbow Force for the knockout. And there we go, guys. There's main deck Monday. I know it was a little weird of us how we played it today, but just played 3 straight games. We lost to Jrampigarb. Maybe I was just learning it. Maybe it has a bad luck. I don't know exactly. But Xerneas is a very scary deck. It's a basic stage 1, very strong deck like Volcanion. It can easily take knockouts. We saw this game doing very, very well. It comes down to like consistency. Can your deck brick or not brick? If it does brick, then you're in trouble. If not, you're going to win a lot of your games. But there you go, guys. Like I said, you want to check out the link down below to the Charizard Lounge, Andrew Winnball's discussion about this deck list, and see what's good against, what's bad against, He does a fantastic job. But guys, hope you enjoyed this video. If you went to a League Cup this weekend, let me know how it went. I'm currently heading one to this weekend, so we'll see how we do there. But guys, hope you enjoyed this video. Thanks for watching. Hope you have a fantastic Monday. Hit that subscribe button. Alrighty, bye.
Alright guys, I just want to give a quick shout out to our 3 sponsors, 60 Cards, Yeti Gaming, and the Pokemon Company International. Links to everything will be down below in the description. Thanks for watching. Have a great day. Alrighty.